Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Duskers. Today we're going to be doing the Duskers Daily Challenge for the 30th of June. The 30th of June, 2022. Yesterday was quite a simple challenge. Just kind of, easy every time. Um, Uno momento. Ladies and mental gens, just give me a little second here to triple check what the fuck is going on over here. So while I go ahead and do that, so let's talk about yesterday's mission. It was actually kind of simple. In theory, we had all four infestations, so we knew what we had. It was a medical A. It had no defenses. It had ship scan, however. The only problem was that super early asteroid strike, because that took out one of the generator rooms. Now, depending on how shitty it was for you, that room could have gotten suckerized and blown open. Or doors could have broken and stuff like that. But yeah, it wasn't great. Actually, I don't know if that can happen. I know that the asteroid strike is different for everyone, but I don't know if it causes vacuum or if it just causes radiation. Anyway. Yeah, so it was a little bit rough. I was able to get that century, and I decided to take the damage. For some people, the airlock to it, not door 10, but the one above it, reaching into the rooms with the open door, that airlock was fine, so they were able to get it with significantly less damage than I did, but I had to come from the bottom. Mystica tried to do what Marvin did, and they tried to use the second generator room, which was next to the, which had an airlock, to vent it into space, but they came down from the top of the ship, and then went to that room, and then did a U-turn, or not a U-turn, like an L there, and I'm going, why are you doing this? And then the generator broke, and they were like, oh, well, that was stupid. And I'm sitting there like, yes, it was. There was no reason to have that risk there at all of breaking that generator. But, stuff, smooth brain moments like that happened. Swarms everywhere were definitely a problem. Breaking down doors, I know that it happened. The swarms were just started breaking multiple doors at the same time to the same room from Mystica. And they're just like, are you fucking serious, mate? Could you not, please? So it was a challenge, but it definitely wasn't bad. If you did power that inlet, and what Marvin did is he used just the second generator room's airlock, and it didn't break the generator, so he was able to get the goo out of that vent room down there, so that he could get to, or at least discover that power inlet. And he was able to discover that third power inlet with taking no damage from the radiation. So kudos for that. Nice job with that. Nice job timing it. And they were able to get pretty much everything minus the damage from the Century radiation. Oh, and they were also in the wrong room at the wrong time. The radiation that happened in R4 for us, also happened when Marvin was in that room, so they got caught in the radiation, which was honestly really sad, disheartening to see. It's just, what were you supposed to do about that? I haven't watched LB's video. I know that LB and Mystica managed to pull out the same score. I'll have to go ahead and watch that before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, it was definitely, it was something. They also finished around the same time. So congratulations to Marvin and Little579. Little took a little bit more damage than Marvin, and they also missed 2 scraps somewhere. So congratulations on that, Little. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 at the top there. Not what I expected to see from 1, 2, 3. Glad to see that Little579 is back and adamant in the game. That's great to see. I'll have to see how they dealt with those swarms. But there was definitely quite a huge gap there. And the top score was like 11 something. So yeah, there was definitely quite a bit of scrap to get if you could get everything and not take the damage. Minus whatever damage you take killing Sentry, as usual. So yeah, it was a challenge. That was definitely a challenge. It wasn't absolutely brutally ball busting, but it wasn't exactly easy either. So yeah, just give me a moment here while let me check that catalyst.
Check the catalyst.
Let's see. And when I'm done here, I'm getting shot at. Just give me a uno momento secondo hero. And I'm missing a weak activation crystal, apparently. I need one more lava crystal for this. Also missing the blood orb. What's the point? In one moment, I just need to get the set because this is also going to take forever. Let's just make that real quick. Let's do it. There we go. Lava crystal. We'll set this up, and then this is also going to take a long time to complete. Oh, great. Well, that's just what I was hoping to not see, but just gonna temporary. Actually, you know what? I'll put that there, and that'll work. And then, yeah. Can I pause recording, actually? Yes, I can. I'm going to do that right now, and I'll unpause when this is done. And we're back. It has been partially completed, so it's all on the way to being done, which is excellent. And I guess now it's just an AFK waiting game, which is definitely not my favorite, but, you know, I've got to do it anyway. Without further ado, let's get into the day's daily challenge, and let's see exactly what we have. We are starting the daily challenge at 2055. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have no ship upgrades. Oh boy. We've got Alduin with 120 health. We've got Creature with 120 health. We've got Artros with 90 health. That gives us a total of, I want to say it's 30 points above, 30 points above average stone health. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are on a Bard B with 2 infestation types. Talent token medium, age 239 volatile scrap capacity of 122. This should be relatively okay, because it's volatile, so we should have motion returns. But it's still possible that the motion returns are going to be rough off the bat. Let's hope not, because today we don't have remote power, so wow, that's awful off the bat. What do we got? Well, our 5 is safe, so that is good. And this isn't powered. Take a look. What are our infestations today? I don't hear anything. Leaper today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. What else we got? Alright, well, at least that's clear. I don't hear anything. Looks good to me. Cannot be towed. That is firmly installed, ladies and gentlemen. And R7 was also clear. Goo, ladies and gentlemen. Leaper and goo today. Not the best, but we need to get into R7 right now. Yeah. Oh god, what do you have? A speed? No, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. Alright. What did you have? Yeah, speed boost. I got speed boost on you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be a rough one. So we got goo to worry about. Our 7 is balls. Not what I wanted to see. Was that? That was not clear. Door 20 is. Alright. What I want to see. Don't know about R19, but I do not want to vertical door peek that if I can help it. R3 was clear because it was starting. Alright, nothing here. Son of a bitch. Freaking probe. Doing probe things. Alright. Let's close some doors. Door 6. And we'll put that guy in R7 because R7 is bad anyway. Come on, Mr.
Leaper.
Sorry about that. Please get over there. I'm gonna have to move you guys out though. For that time. Not too fantastic. What I just say. I was really hoping for something a little bit less oof, but you know. I guess we're just dealing with maximum oof today. Hopefully it's... I reached for my mouse instinctively, but that's not how this game works. Excellente. So 2 infestations. Good to know. Our 4 should now be clear. Good. Little bitch. Alright, as for that room, door 21 will give you a little bit. Let's door 11, door 11. Oh, open door. Nope. Unfortunate, cannot peek that. Although it is a rather big room, also with an open door. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna door peek the R7. Or door 7, right? Oh, pew. Ladies and gentlemen. Checking for Leaper, though. I'm just gonna put probe in there. Why not? Power! Fuck! It's clear. Door 4. On the ship. Oh, mother frickin' ball. Okay, we made it. Just in time. That is bad. And that might also be game. Unfortunately. No. Alright, we're sacrificing a probe, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we got something in that room. We'll just scan it. You know what I'm saying? We'll just scan R10. Okay. Probe. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Alright. So that is Leaper in this room. That is Leaper. How do I want to maneuver this Badu hacker? Door 26, potentially. Nope. Okay. So, the good news is that that's safe. That was probably only the single leaper. Alright. Working so far. Brain is boosting. Door 6. We'll move that guy into R6. And then we can move him up into door 20. Okay. Good. Alright, this is why we have probe. I will sacrifice another probe for science. Son of a bitch. Good. And let's see. The fact that there's no power and the fact that R9 has power is actually really bad. There is defense. I think they're good. I think they're good, ladies and gentlemen. We'll send 2 back. But we shouldn't care. Okay. Yeah, this might be game because of the damned goo. Oh, crap. It's gonna go that way. Yeah, sorry, Proby. Couldn't save your butt. You were sacrificed for science. Which, in and of itself, is very mean, but I didn't have a better option. Alright. And I think that's game, because there's nothing else that we can do here. Do we have another interface? Do we have an interface anywhere? R3, but R9 has goo. Yeah, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? So, that's game, guys. This is actually a little bit of a disappointing ship, because what the fuck are you supposed to do? Medium volatile. You know what we can do? You know what we can do? We can wait for asteroid strike. And that might give us the possibility of suckerizing R9 and not breaking the generator. If it hits in any of the rooms that we have access to. So you know what? That's the best option I have at the moment. I think that's the best. I think that's the best option I got. Because I can wait and see. And if we get asteroid collision, and it hits, and it causes vacuum, we get radiation. But he will have a chance to do it. And there's only one room here, and then it looks like there's another at least 4 rooms down here at the bottom of the ship. This is a barge B, after all. There could be more scrap somewhere. Assuming that radiation doesn't happen, which it did not. So we're now waiting until 16-minute radiation, I think. The only downside is that if it aims for R2, we're going to have to bail because that's R2 rad, which is less than ideal. The other thing I could try and do is bait the goose spawns. Yeah, that's the other problem, is that because nobody is on the ship, the goo could just be like, fuck you, I'm going to show up in R2, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I'm just going to have a bad day if that happens. We're not going to... We're going to keep our chin up. And we're going to wait for asteroid. Alright. Speaking of waiting for asteroid, I'm going to be right back after I acquire myself some... Well, I mean, I have to throw some shit away. So, there is that. Did I unpause the recording? Yeah, I did. I was like, did I not do that, or did I not do that? No, the answer is I did. I did do that. So, everything is under control. Well, relatively speaking. I do have to leave, so I'm not going to run the game while I'm leaving. I'll just pause the recording and, yeah, see you when I return. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today, or at least for now, I have gone ahead and connected my headset via Bluetooth to my computer, which I never do because I'm worried about the issues with using Blues. But for now, because I literally have other things to do, I'm just going to do this. And I can walk around the house doing those things, hopefully. And, I don't know, I have to do range test, right? See exactly how far away I can get from this before I start losing signal. Because if I can go upstairs and do some damn dishes, then, you know, it'll be fine. But we're just hoping for... We're hoping for a little bit of asteroid collision. I got no idea when that's going to happen. So, time to do a range test. Oh, boy. Oh. I step away for 2 minutes, and what do we got? R10 with a 68% chance of getting destroyed. That would suck. That might be the worst possible placement for an asteroid collision. Because then you know, what do we do? It's a 68%. If that gets hit, then, like, what do we do? If that gets busted, there's a total of 0 things that I can do to clear the rest of the ship. Except for maybe R8. Alright. For door 10. But that suck, actually. It might be better to just take the goo damage with 2 to close the door and then just get out. At least that's what I'm thinking. Swap ones. Let's see. Oh god, what time? Yeah, we're gonna wait for a new timer. And then I guess we're just gonna try it. Because I'm absolutely gonna take a bunch of damage. How many damage? I can take 12 seconds of damage. This might not be worth it. But I kind of don't want that door open. Because that's going to be awful if that happens. Alright, let's go. Let's take a look. How bad is it? Where is the inlet? Right there, eh? That might be 12 seconds worth of damage. G. Door 27. This might be worth it. Door 7 no longer responding. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. As stupid as it sounds, it's the best option I got. Okay. Took quite a bit of damage from that, but I think it was worth it. Well, I mean, how many scrap do I need to get to make it worth it? 8 seconds because I fucked it up on the entrance. That means I need 4 scrap at least to make that worth it. So we know, in fact, that R9 does, in fact, power that. It also powers R12. And I could have opened door 10, but I didn't. The only thing that would make this totally not worth it is if R10 breaks door 27 anyway. You know. Let's hope that doesn't fucking happen. Either way, 2 can no longer be generator. Because 2 has 40 health. Alright, I'm gonna go get my food. And also potentially a container. And I will be right back. the only person crazy enough to try this. Is Elton. What? Okay. 55%, so it went down. I have plate, I have food. I'll go and mute myself real quick. I have forgotten to require the cheese grater so I can put Parmesan on my pasta sausage stuff. Please hit and cause vacuum. Fuck! Or it just could not hit at all, so it wasn't worth it. The damage wasn't worth it. Damn it. Watch R11 be the room that gets hit. That's gonna suck if that happens. Also, there's another power. Down here somewhere. Because we didn't get the ghost room outline. So that, in fact, does not power everything. Which is really not that excellent. I took damage, so I am committed to do this. I'll be right back after I get my damn cheese grater. I can't believe I forgot about the cheese grater. Where's the cheese? Got it. Sorry where the cheese went. This is a gigantic block of Parmesan that I have acquired. And I use my left hand for this because I'm a freaking maniac. I always use my left hand for this because I'm a maniac. I get crucified at the dinner table for using my left hand. All the time. But the truth is, I just like my damn left hand. So I guess we're waiting for the next collision. Whenever it happens, if it ever happens, it will eventually. But no radiation for this long? Wow. Most volatile ships I've been on, I've had radiation just immediately. 6-min radiation, psh, normal occurrence on volatile. The fact that we didn't have one here? Especially for its age. It's a 239 volatile. Like, there's probably one more room with the infestation somewhere. So, yeah. guess the next question I need to be asking is, do we have an A2? We don't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our only airlock. So we are 100% relying on asteroid collision. Alright. I'll be interested to see how many people stay and decide to make it work. Because if no one goes after... If they don't go for the bait asteroid strike in R10, then they could potentially come out with more damage, or more stuff than me, and less damage. This also means that I have a single point of failure in room 2. Single point of failure in room 2. 6 should also be bad. Maybe I should try and bait my goose spawns and see if I can get them. You know? Because if I can bait my goose spawns and get them out of the way, then maybe, just maybe, just maybe, we won't have a terribly miserable time. We can get into R10, so that's a good thing. I want to try and bait one in R10, I suppose. We're going to try and bait one in R10, R8, and R6. Baiting in R10 isn't a good idea. Depending on where the asteroid collision happens. R8 and R6 are fine, as far as I am aware. As long as we don't get goo in any of the rooms that we need. As long as goo doesn't appear in R2. That's the other thing, because if goo appears in room 2, then what am I going to do? You know? Like, what do I do if we get goo in the room? I don't know if I should bait or if I should stay and just hope that with all the rooms on the ship, the goo doesn't happen in any of the rooms. Because I could bait into room 8. I could also bait into room 10. But I would have to hope that I have another terminal on that power network, which I clearly do. Oh, I do. R3. Assuming that R3 has defense command, right? That's what I should have done. I should have tried to make use of defenses. Oh well. R10. I can't go back into R9 unless we get vacuum. And of course, it's not going to help us if R9 gets hit. Then that's game. If R2 gets hit, that's also game. And if any of the doors bust open from the first power inlet that requires a progression, that is also going to be game. So we need R5 and we need R2 to get to R9. We need R9. We don't need R10, but it would be nice to get an R12. But I can't take that damage again. So, yeah. 7 scrap and a drone with 2 upgrades. I'm still gonna wait. I'm still gonna wait. I'm really debating on whether I should bait the slime, because I've also had slime appear in doorways, and that has been a big problem when that happens. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. All right, here's what I think I'm gonna go do. And this is a little bit like, this is my maneuver here. Door 3. Let's see if they move over there, because then we can try and bait it into room 6. Motherfucker. Okay, good. Good. Door 20. Good. All right. And also door 8. Also clear. Good. So I'm gonna like try and not lock myself out by baiting it here first. Depending on where it shows up. Was that room also... R12 was clear. I could have checked that, and I could have opened the door. Frick, because that room could also have Q. Did we get spawn? No. Unlucky. Fine here. No issues there. So I guess we'll just chill here. And wait for spawn. I'm also going to take that speed boost off 1. I'll stop that speed for that gather. What? Excellent. Just in case we have to book it back to the ship. You know. Never be too careful. Go in this room? No. Alright. So this is what it has devolved into. Me baiting goo in the hopes that there is vacuum approaching sometime, somewhere. With a clear shot to the ship in case we get radiation. I should probably also take that, the thing, or whatever it's called. Swap the probe for the generator, so that in a fly, we can do things. Where's it gonna be? Goo is presently a no-show anywhere thus far. Well, it's just a matter of, do we have all of our spawns out of the way? Oh. Move that motion, because we don't need it. We just need the generator. At least we need the generator to close the door. In case we get radiation. The goal is to bait the goo. 3 spawns at most. Alright. Let's try and make a few of them happen. Alright, approaching timer. No goo. I think all the spawns happened. What happened to the bottom part of the ship? I think all the spawns have already happened. Oh, frick. Did not mean to do that. So, that was a starting room for goo. Which means that that room probably has goo. And any other room down here also probably has goo. Excellent. Also, still no radiation. What the fuck? Like, come on. So, because I have a headset now, I just realized, now is a good time to start packing up my room. And, you know, get things ready for the locker, because I can't take anything except for what I need with me, which is just getting my laptop and a couple pairs of clothes. I don't have the luxury of any of this anymore, anyway. Sad as it is. It's a true story. True story! With that meme with the wine. It's a true story. Alright, so I need the bin. Uh-oh. Try not to do that! The hard way. Oh, shit. Empty. Empty. Drugs. That's a lot of drugs, actually, now that I think about it. It's a lot of drugs. Oh, speaking of drugs, garbage. Literally a singular Kleenex box does not need to be taking up that space. What else should I do? Some bags. Some more bags. Which I can throw out as well. Hopefully this doesn't alarmingly eat up all the storage space in my hard drive. But, what are you going to do about it? Get a NAS, eventually, when I can afford one. That will be my solution. Buy a fucking NAS. Or build a fucking NAS. I'd rather build my own NAS. Alright, time to start putting things away. Oh, baby. Everything. Everything must go. so the range isn't that good in the headset. It's gets a little dicey when I get close to the walls, but even though I'm in the same goddamn room, that is not a good quality headset. Well, the only issue is that I have a ton of drugs. I have a lot of drugs. You know. Let's see, lease agreement, I have to fix that. Project registration, you know. All the good stuff that you would ever need from something. Maybe I should just put this away for now. Where is it? Yeah, I'll just put this away. Warranty and product info. And whatnot. This is also garbage. This is also garbage. I'll let this. All of the garbage. What I don't have are bags. Because I gotta bag all my drugs. Guys. Well, most drugs. Vaseline. You know. Just in case you ever need to do some XOC. Which I've wanted to do for a while now. I've wanted to do some XOC, but I have not had the money to buy the equipment to do some XOC, even if it's just XOC on this chip, because this chip that I have right now is absolutely putting in the work. Like really, it's putting in work. It's at it's 1 gigahertz over base clock somehow. I have no idea how, and it's at like 3 volts, or 1.3 volts. 3 volts is too much. Let's see. Garbage. Garbage. And garbage. Where's the bag with that stuff? That's also garbage. Does this even have anything in it? It does. I shouldn't. Well, one thing I should at least do is prepare myself a first aid kit, just in case. You never know when you'll need first aid. Literally never know when you're gonna need first aid. Keep a little bit of hydrogen peroxide, a little bit of alcohol, maybe. If you don't like hydrogen peroxide, I keep both. Yeah. Now, this is a spicy pillow. Or not quite a spicy pillow, but it's a battery for my phone. And I feel kind of stupid haphazardly throwing it in a box. But I don't have any better alternatives at the moment. Ooh. Oh, speaking of ooh and all this other stuff needs to go away. Including this. This needs to go away. Everything I have here needs to be taken out and put away. Everything from the ground up. change off my desk. Excellent. There you go. That can go away, that can go away. All of this is garbage. Garbage. And I just gotta like try and put everything away so that it's not, stepping on anything's toes or whatnot. Car adapter. Not that nobody uses car's adapter anymore, because who drives a car in this climate? Apart from that, the rest of these boxes can't really be put away because all of these boxes are my god dang things. All of these boxes are literally, and I shit you not, just boxes for computer components and stuff like that. Because you should not transport a computer with a graphics card in it. CPU cooler maybe because it's mounted on that retention arm, depending on how good of a job you actually do putting it into your motherboard. It should be fine. Still not an excuse, but I feel comfortable doing that with the 212 Evo because it's definitely not a beefy cooler. It's chunky, but it's not like overly chunky. There. My multimeter, which was actually great use. Lovely little multimeter, doing God's work whenever I needed a second opinion on a voltage. Which happened far more often than I would like to admit. Video signal going out is definitely not a good thing. I just would like to point out that the video signal exiting the existence is really not good. That's actually generally a bad thing because it means that I can't see worth damned, and that's pretty shitty. Well, it's only going to get worse, unfortunately. Speaking of things getting worse, when's the next asteroid strike? Wow, approaching an hour and nada. That is impressive. Approaching 1 hour and nada. No radiation. No asteroid strike. No, closed command failure. For a door. Are you fucking kidding me? Tape measure, which I should put in my backpack. Because I always use a tape measure. You never know when you are ever going to need a tape measure. I guess I can put my repair kit away. Since I won't be doing much repairing of anything anymore. Well, I mean, I'd do more, but, Can't exactly do much if you don't have the space for it. There isn't exactly much of a space here to set up, a nice anti-static mat or whatever. And, just... set one down, set up soldering station and whatnot, and a little bit of a fume extractor or something. You know, perks of living. Alright, let's go through the next one here, and oh dear. Oh no, it's full. We have a problem. I still have 1.5 liters of wine. I forgot that I put it there. Because I didn't cook anything. So, head scratcher moment. What do I do with 1.5 liters of wine? I guess I'll take it. Fucking Lord. Oh, these. Oh, this. I was wondering where this went. Where's the bag? There we go. Jeebus. So those go there. As for everything else, I really don't know. I guess this and this go. I mean, I never use coasters, so I'll throw them out. Picture frame, I'll keep picture frame. Sure, I'll put it in a bin, or not a bin. I'll use a flat. I still have bin space. What am I gonna do with the bin space? Now there's a covering for a remote back here. Better put that away. Oh. Well, apparently that's here. Shoes. I mean, I guess this can come in a flat. Another ash. Alright. In 4 minutes, eh? Oh boy. Now, this is going to be a spicy one. 52, 41, 55, and 58% chance of getting hit. Looks like that is going to be at the hour. Our 9 getting hit would suck. Our 4 getting hit would be okay. Our 8 getting hit would also be okay. And our 5 getting hit would also suck. Our 5 getting hit would be game. No. Our 5 getting hit would be not fine. Yeah, our 5 getting hit would not be good. Because that... I could get around it, but I still wouldn't be able to get into R9 because door 7 would be broken. Our door 7 is broken. And there's a total of nothing I can do about that. Crap. Door 7 breaking. The only door breaking, by the way. Good fucking lord. Well, let's see what happens. This could either be really good all really bad and be a run ender, and I will have taken damage for no goddamn reason. I have no idea what in the fuck to use that for. Oh, now you're coming with the radiation. Like, an hour? Are you shitting me? You can go fuck yourself if you put it in R2. You can go right off and go fuck yourself. Okay, well, if that's goo, then that's fine. I mean, that still sucks. Assuming R3 doesn't have ship scan. I can also probe it, because probe... I don't know if probes take radiation damage. Do probes take radiation damage? I don't think probes take radiation damage. I don't think probes take radiation damage. What is this? Missing oxygen. Ah, you know, whatever. Missing ethereal slates. Oh boy. 4096. Missing imbued slates and missing graves dust. Alright. I should really set up... wait the time in the bottle that. Radiation flooding R12. That's actually not bad. Let's see what happens, ladies and mental gens. Will we get the collision that we need? It's a 50% chance for the collision to work. We have a 50% chance, and then even then we have chance for doors to break. So doors break open, we're screwed. Well, some doors break open, we're screwed. But yeah, we do have about 50% chance for this to work out. And yeah. Please don't let my damage be for nothing. And you know what? The damage is probably going to be for nothing anyway, because the generator is going to break. And I'm going to... Fuck! Ah. Well. Motherfucker. The good news is that the generator didn't break. If we want to look on the bright side of things. The bad news is that all of the doors are broken. All of the doors that we needed to not break open, broke open from that ashtray collision. Son of a bitch. That'll be different for other people, so other people might go for it. R9 got hit, and R5 got hit. Oh, so it was a 1-2 knockout punch there. We didn't stand a chance because R9 got hit. So never mind, that's game. I took damage for nothing. Well, I broke open a lot of doors too. Good fucking lord. Yeah. Oh well. What are you gonna do about it? So let's see where we stack up. We're definitely nowhere near the top today. Yeah. 705. Elusive Sam also going out with 75. Not taking any damage, but getting this... not taking any damage, but missing quite a bit of scrap. Mystique... What did Mystique do? I think Mystique got into the goo room and was able to play Snake for a little bit before being forced out. I think LB is... I think LB is waiting. But it's those hopes and dreams are gonna be crushed when R9 gets hit. So it's not gonna work out. Anyway, waiting game today. I figured I'd try it. It didn't work out for me, unfortunately. Not a hardship, just very unfortunate starting room for spawn, or for starting room for goo, for the goo, man. The goo always wins. I hate it so much. Anywho, that'll be all for today. Cheers, everyone.